What is going on, guys? My name is Kenji and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully it's not the first time you're watching one of my videos, but just in case it is, I'm a doctor working in London. And guys, I can't tell you how good it actually feels to be back in front of a camera, doing more of a vlog style video and taking you guys with me throughout my day-to-day life. Today, I have a really exciting day for you guys. I'm actually in psychiatry and I'm on an on-call shift. This is my first on-call shift in psychiatry. So I thought, what better time to actually take you guys with me, also telling you guys what I eat throughout a normal on-call shift. This is super important because when you're on call and you're busy and you're tired and you're stressed, what you eat is even more important. You really need that energy from your food to keep you going throughout the entire day. We're going to be starting at 9 a.m. and be finishing all the way at 9:30 p.m. So let's actually go ahead and jump straight into it because I'm actually a little bit late. This morning for breakfast, I actually had a Huel. So I actually just mixed this up with some water in my mixer. It's obviously much better if you have a normal, healthy breakfast, which is actual food, not powder. However, it's super convenient when I'm on an on-call shift, or if I had a long day the previous day before I finished work super late. I would much rather have that extra half an hour in bed. So on the days where I'm super busy and I need something convenient, the Huel is actually pretty good. This is not sponsored at all. I just love the product. I've had it for the last 2 years. And essentially what Huel is, it's a nutritionally complete meal. So it has all of the nutrients and minerals that you would normally have with any particular meal. It has 400 calories and 20 grams of protein. So for breakfast, it's actually not too bad. Today, because I'm on call, that is what I decided to have. If I'm not on call and I have enough time in the morning, then I normally would make myself an overnight oats. I meal prep the entire week of my breakfasts on a Sunday, and I'll leave the link down below in the description if you guys want to check out the recipe that I use for my overnight oats. But now the time is actually 8:59 and I have 1 minute to get to the ward to receive the handover from the night doctor. My first on-call shift, like I said, so I'm kind of nervous but also super excited, and I'm really excited to take you guys along with me. So I'll see you guys at lunchtime where I'll catch you guys up on what I've had in terms of food, but also the patients that I've seen throughout the morning. So I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, guys, so it is finally lunchtime. As I said, today I'm actually on call. So I'm on call covering around 5 or 6 different wards at my psychiatry hospital, which I work at. In those 5 or 6 wards, there's around about maybe 70 patients or so. And I'm the only doctor on site here today looking after all these patients. That technically means that I'm the most senior person, I guess you can say, on site, which is really weird to say, I guess, because a couple of weeks ago I was only in F1 and now I'm an F2 looking after and basically who's responsible for all of these patients. If I do need help, however, there is an on-call consultant at home who I can reach. I don't want to disturb them on a weekend, but if I do need any help, then I can also just reach out and speak to them. So the sort of things I had to look at today, first was a bunch of seclusion reviews. So essentially, whenever a patient is agitated or aggressive or might be a danger to the other patients, they're put in a separate room in seclusion, and in that room, essentially every 4 hours I have to go and review the patient, make sure they're doing okay, make sure they're safe. So that's what I had to do a couple of times this morning. As well as that, I kept getting bleeps for random things. So for example, a nurse needed some paracetamol to be prescribed for a patient, another one needed some other medications prescribed. So just usually, prescribing medications for all the patients. And then here and there as well, a few nurses will call me for any queries they have. Nothing too crazy, nothing too busy. It is now almost 2 p.m. and I finally have some time to sit down and have some lunch. I'll quickly take you guys through what I'm having here for lunch, and then after that I'll show you guys my lunch box, which is one of the most important things I carry with me here on my on-call shift, and you'll know why in a second. Okay, so as you guys can hear, here is my lunchtime setup, just on a picnic bench, not too far away from my hospital. I have my lunch over here. This is Brazilian chicken, some Brazilian beans over here, as you can see, vegetables as well, and there's some white rice underneath. I wish I could take credit for this, but it's my lovely girlfriend who actually prepared this lunch for me. As you guys can see, this is food that I brought from home. There are a few reasons why I personally prefer having a home-cooked meal. The first reason is that the canteen food is really not that great in my hospital. It's not the most healthiest thing, I'd say. It's not the best in terms of what it tastes like, and it also costs like £6 as well for a meal and a drink, which is ridiculous. If you spend £6 every single day, that works out to be like £30 per week, which works out to £120 just on your lunch per month, which is, to me, just ridiculous. The second reason I carry my own lunch is mainly because when I'm on call, it's really annoying that there are no restaurants open on site. So if you work out of hours in hospital, all of the restaurants are completely shut. And in my hospital here in particular, they're only open from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then they're open again from, I think it's 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Outside of those hours, you cannot get access to any food. There's no vending machines or anything like that. One thing that really kind of annoys me about the hospitals or the NHS in general. Out of hours, yeah, food is just very, very difficult to have. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly munch this food because I'm starving, and then I'll take you guys through my lunchbox about regards to the other snacks and things that I have in there. So give me 2 seconds and I'll get back to you. Alright, so lunch is now out of the way, and I want to quickly take you guys through my lunchbox. I know it sounds very, very nerdy, and I felt very weird buying a lunchbox for work. I felt like I was back in school again. Honestly, this lunchbox has been one of the best investments I've bought since starting work as a doctor. It's not just for storing my lunch, right? It is a nice place to have all of your kind of food together, but also in the front pocket, I have a bunch of things that I carry with me whenever I'm eating or on call. So I have my anti-bac, of course. I've got these sort of dental toothpicks. So after eating, super essential, guys. I've also got a sweetener in here, so whenever I make my coffee, I always have a sweetener at hand. I also have this kind of fresh breath spray. I've got a bunch of tissues in here as well, which is super handy to have. In the back pocket, I have a number of things. I've got some ketchup, because you never know when you might need some ketchup. I've got some powdered milk. I've got a bunch of coffee as well. I also have some like hand wipes as well. So whenever you're on call, again, I think it's super nice to have everything you need here, whether it's to make coffee. I really do enjoy carrying one of these bags around. It's also insulated as well, which means that my food stays hot and my cold stuff stays cold as well, which is super handy to have. Now, in terms of snacks for the rest of the day, they're all in here, but I'll take you guys through that later on. All right, guys, so I'm currently coming to you the following day on the next on-call shift, and I thought this is actually an interesting part of the video to actually include. It's now the early afternoon, and my on-call phone hasn't rang for quite a while now, so I actually decided to go sit outside and do a bit of learning. What I've been trying to do is, while I'm on these on-call shifts, to just try and use my time productively and learn a new skill. Oftentimes, I'm on a 13 or 12.5-hour shift, so I do have 2 to 3 hours during the day to use that time in a way that hopefully adds and benefits my future. What I've actually been doing on my laptop during this downtime is actually learning how to code using Brilliant, and Brilliant is a free and easy way to learn maths, data science, and computer science in an interactive way. So I'm currently doing this foundational computer science course at Brilliant, which takes you through all the basic principles in algorithms, computers, and programming. What I really love about Brilliant is that it's not just about learning the theory. They actually have a bunch of fun and interactive puzzles which allow you to learn and consolidate what you've learned in the theory, and they have thousands of lessons all the way from the basic level to the advanced level, and they have lessons added every single month. Once I get through all of the basics, I then plan on doing the Python course, and if you guys don't know, Python is one of the most popular programming lessons. It allows you to do anything from making websites all the way to machine learning, and I really feel that that will help me with all of my side hustles and my business as well. When I first started, I did a very quick quiz which obviously classified me as a beginner, no surprise, but don't worry, if you're more of an advanced level, then Brilliant has custom content to actually fit all of your needs so that you can learn at your own pace. If you're someone who's interested in business like me, or you just want to learn new skills, then Brilliant is a great way to do so. They have so many classes and topics on AI to computer science to programming to engineering. Literally, they have so many courses. Literally, they have so many classes on there. It's crazy. Go ahead and check it out. If you want to check out what Brilliant has to offer completely for free for 30 days, then I'll leave a link on the screen or down below in the description. And the first 200 people who actually sign up to Brilliant will get 20% off their annual subscription. So that is Brilliant. Thank you so much to Brilliant for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead and get back to my on-call shift. All right, so it's currently 10 o'clock and I just got home, and I'm so hungry after this crazy long on-call shift. Thank God my barber was actually open around 9:30, so I got a quick trim on the way back home. Shout out to him. But yeah, for my final meal today, this is the #1 meal that I'm really looking forward to all day long. My lovely girlfriend Caroline actually made it for me, so I'll actually let her do the explaining of what we have for dinner tonight.
Hi guys. So I made some salmon in the air fryer, and then just chop up some aubergines, put a bit of olive oil, pepper, and a tiny bit of salt. And then this pasta, actually just onions, garlic, olive oil, and just spinach, and a little bit of lactose-free cream, just a tiny bit, and a bit of parmesan, and just, you know, mix it.
So good. So yeah, that is the final meal of the day. One thing I forgot to mention is around about 7 p.m. I did have a snack. I was really busy on call. I had a very quick oats. It's one of those quick oats you can get in Aldi. I highly recommend you guys have some sort of snack that you enjoy, that you like, that is really quick. Oats for me is really easy. Bit of hot water and it's instantly made. So that is a snack I had, as well as some peanuts that I snacked on throughout the entire day. All in all, probably around about 3,000 calories to keep me going on this long on-call shift. If you guys made it to this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Leave an aubergine emoji if you made it to this far in the video, just to show me that you've been watching and you actually enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and all that stuff. I'm gonna finish this food and head to bed because I'm super tired. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.